Hello, Yappers, and welcome back to another episode of Team Yap, the Pokemon Podcast. I am your co-host, Emily Brewer, and I am joined by...
your other co-host, Chris Levelette.
And this is episode 21 of Team Yap. We're bringing it back to the normal Yap today.
Back to basics.
Yeah, no video cameras, no, super complicated, thought-out podcast episode. It's just...
no charity event.
No charity event to support community media, although I highly encourage that you do.
We always support community media. Always encourage that you do as well.
Exactly. But yeah, going back to our roots and just catching up on some Pokemon news and discussing it and venting and also probably being excited about a few things. Though I feel like a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about is not super positive, but I digress.
Take the good with the bad.
We will take the good with the bad. And so I think that we should start off by talking about some of the new mega evolutions that have been dropped. And these are all for the game ZA?
Yes, these are for Legends ZA. This is the only new megas that we're getting at the moment. There's no new megas dropping in the cards or anything, but we'll talk about those later.
Yes, we will. And so so far we have three officially
revealed ones. We've got Dragonite, who was the first one out, then Victory Bell, and then they just recently announced Hawlucha.
And now, have they announced a number of megas that they are going to do?
They have not. Okay,
so it's kind of up in the air. There could be 10 more. There could be just one more official one. Who knows?
Because the game comes out...
in November?
I know it's later this year.
Let's see. I've still...
definitely the holiday release game.
Yes. I have not gotten a Switch 2 yet. October 16th.
Wow.
So that is way sooner.
That's a lot closer than I was expecting. Nor have I.
And I'm not interested in getting one at the moment.
Nor am I.
Unfortunately, Legends Arceus, favorite Pokemon game ever, was so excited for Legends ZA, but I think the complication of the fact that it's going to be available on both the Switch and the Switch 2 really turns me off from getting it immediately, because I want to wait to see what the news is about how it runs on the Switch before I buy it for the original Switch, and then am disappointed and end up having to buy a Switch 2 and the copy again. So I'm going to hold back for a while, even though I am desperately awaiting it. So, it is what it is. I think that's not a bad thing.
No, definitely. And I get that, because I feel that too. I've been feeling more and more almost the urge to get a Switch 2, but I'm no, I'm holding off. I don't know. I just want to see how the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff shakes out.
Totally.
Seeing plenty of stuff that I don't like, seeing more stuff that I don't like, I'm just worried about it overall, and then dropping that much money on a console. And
totally.
I'm just I'd love to not support Nintendo so much anymore.
Well, it's just, I've also just not been playing my Switch very much lately. And so, I know that with the drop of this game, I'll kind of switch from PC to Switch for a while. Switch.
Yeah.
But that also makes me hesitate a little bit, where I'm okay, I don't even know how much I'm going to be playing it. At least at this moment, I'm trying to save money for other stuff. I'm trying to be an adult.
I feel that.
So, I'm going to have some serious FOMO for sure. But also, like I said, I'd rather hold back in case the gameplay is horrible on the Switch. That way it's okay, I'll...
And just with the frame rates of Scarlet and Violet, and at least that was a turn-based game, ZA isn't as turn-based.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
More action-based, and so, I'm just not thrilled by the prospect of it on the Switch 1, given Scarlet and Violet on Switch 1 versus Switch 2.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because, again, it was a game meant for the Switch 1.
Right.
And it runs how it still how it always has.
Yeah. Yep. Well, getting back to the megas.
Yes. Back to some good news.
I don't know a lot about how they've been received overall, other than Victory Bell.
I know people were divided on Dragonite as well. I believe. I think it was more well received.
Yep.
Victory Bell is definitely more goofy than Dragonite.
But I kind of love how goofy it is.
Exactly.
It's like,
I love them all so far.
The thing about it is just like most, if not all, of the megas are very serious and like epic looking and stuff like that.
I think like the goofiest ones I can think of off the top of my head are like Glalie, because it's a big
ass
open
mouth.
but even still, it's like they gave it more spikes, they gave it a
Sure.
horn, they made it angry. Like, maybe Audino, but I mean, it's just more pretty.
I don't even know if I know what that one looks
more
like.
It's got more like curls and things hanging off of it. It gets all white and.
Yeah, so I think that like I am not opposed to the idea of silly megas.
No, we could do some more.
Like
goofy
I think it's funny and like
I think especially for something like Victory Bell,
it fits.
They could make some badass stuff for it too.
Sure.
But it's like that works.
I've seen some fan art of like some pretty cool designs, but also like I kind of love how weird it is.
And I mean, like in my opinion, Hawlucha is the first really like cool one that we've gotten.
Yeah,
I really dig
that one. I think is really well done.
The whole golden cowl he's got.
And then I think. Well, I also really liked the like little movie animation thing that they released with Victory Bell. I don't know if that's official or whatever that was.
Yes, that whole like horror scene.
That was
thing,
super
that whole
cool.
Vibe, that was cool.
Give me more of that.
Yes, and I mean, I both loved and it drew out a big problem for me in Pokemon. The whole. Did you watch the whole trailer for Hawlucha?
I have not seen the trailer for Hawlucha at all.
You definitely should after
Okay.
this, because it's really good. But oh my god, did it even more just emphasize my thing of I want voice acting in Pokemon, please. Oh, please.
Like, what do you mean? Like, in the games?
Yes, in general, in the games, I would like it. Just, I don't know. I feel like it's time. They can.
I think that would be super cool to have voice
totally
acting in the
can.
games.
If anything, just so we can get the pronunciations of all these damn creatures.
True. I know. There's like so many people say them so many different ways.
Like, I would normally rely on the anime
Right.
when I would watch it.
Sure.
I don't anymore, and also like not everything's
in the anime
showing up. But,
yeah. That's a good point. That would be really cool. I mean, I know I skip through a lot of dialogue in the games. Not like skip through it, but I read it fast and I'm like button mashing.
It'd be nice if I could pull my head away and still hear what's going on.
Absolutely. That would be really cool. And not just like the remastered Pokemon Snap where it's just like noises, like actually have somebody say the lines. That would be epic. Okay. So we did mention that there was also a leaked image of another Mega.
Yes.
And according to Chris, all of the stuff that has been leaked for Megas so far has turned out to be accurate. There
was a lot of leaks in the lead up to the announcements to ZA and everything, and included in all of that, brief leak talk for anyone that doesn't want anything to do with
spoilers.
leaks at all for Pokemon Legends ZA. This is talking about Mega Evolutions. This is talking about, again, as we just said, a leaked image of something just recently. We won't be showing anything at all, so don't worry about that. But there was a lot of leaks in the lead up to the announcement of to more information on ZA. I think a lot of it came from the Terra leak, which was a massive leak of Game Freak information. But there is a confirmed amount of new Mega Evolutions in the game. It's more than 10.
there is a confirmed amount.
Not officially.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Yeah, that's why I said
leaks.
earlier. Like, yes,
I see.
From leaks, we know how many there's going to be in the game.
Which is how many? I forget what you said. How many?
I believe it's 26.
Okay, that's so many.
So I'm rather jazzed.
I hope they don't announce them all before the game comes out.
Same. They're like, in particular, I would like, even though I know about them through leaks, there is 3 that I would like to be kept secret.
Yep.
That'd be cool. They'd probably be obvious, but I'd like them to not at least reveal them before the games come out. So the leaked image that we got for one of the new megas that we'll be getting in this game is Mega Starmie. Emily, how do you feel about Mega Starmie?
It is ugly.
What do you mean?
It's got big old legs, and other than that, it looks exactly the same.
Just somebody took Starmie, put it into Photoshop, and used the stretch tool.
And that's the thing. It's like, okay, Victory Bell at least looks different and goofy and cool in that way. If this is truly what this mega looks like, what crack were they smoking when they designed that?
Starmie hit leg day.
Like, I just, maybe I'll warm up to it because it's so odd, but also it's just like, did you actually pay somebody to design that? Because like Chris just said, I could have done that in Photoshop in 2 seconds. Yep. So that's very odd to me.
It's so funny. The image too is like he's just mid-walk waving at you.
It's kind of creepy, honestly. So I'll be very curious to see if that is confirmed either pre-game or during the game. But yeah, I'm not super impressed with that one. Yeah, it's a little strange.
I'm hoping that's where the low effort ones end. I mean, I want to know the reason for it. I just want to know at this point because I don't know if there's like
what.
So the only thing that comes to mind, or that I think about when I look at that Starmie now, thinking about it and having played Earthbound, is a Starman. It's a very simple looking. Oh God, I need to pull it up now. They're enemies in the game. They're aliens. Mm-hmm. And
what's Earthbound?
Well, Earthbound, classic RPG, old classic RPG. God, because it started with in Japan. It's Mother 2 is Earthbound.
Okay.
Only recently, I believe, we got an official English release for Mother, and I think it was released as Earthbound Origins or something.
Interesting.
I don't know. It's a classic older RPG series for like Nintendo Entertainment System.
Okay. And so this Mega Starmie reminds you of one of the enemies?
Yes. Phone. Sorry, I'm having a hell of a time focusing today. Come on.
Let's see.
I don't know why it makes me think of these guys, but...
That is so funny. Well, it's like tentacle arms and big long legs.
Exactly. It's like the weird rounded shape and how it moves, like the hand. It makes me think of how the Starmie's like waving at you.
That's funny. So what is that called?
That's a Starman.
A Starman. Okay. So if you want to know what we're talking about, look up Earthbound Starman and
Earthbound Starman.
And if you don't want to get spoiled by the leak, then all you have to do is look at that and you'll have an idea.
Look at that. You got an idea. Not as cool.
Not as well. I don't know about that.
Don't diss my boy Starman.
Oh, no. Okay, yes. I thought you were saying that Starmie was cooler.
No.
No. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
No, look at him. He had a badge.
That's true. I like
rank.
that. So, yeah, needless to say, that release date is coming up real soon, October 16th. And speaking of October and dates near the 16th, October 15th is when Pokemon Go's level cap officially raises from 50 to 80.
Yeah, and I'm still lowly level 40.
I think I'm level 45 last I checked. And so I have some information here that I will read off about what changes are happening, and then I will discuss why I'm unhappy about it. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so starting October 15th, the level cap, which has been 50 for quite a while now, I don't remember when it increased from 40 to 50. I forgot to look that up. But, speculations were always that they would increase the level cap to 60. So the fact that they're increasing it to 80 is kind of wild to me, because that's a 30 level increase. But with the change from 50 to 80, the overall leveling curve from level 1 to 80 will be totally rebalanced, and people can earn levels more frequently. So as you've kind of gathered from what Chris and I have said, but also if you play Pokemon Go at all, once you get to level 40, the time it takes and the effort it takes to get to level 50 is immense. Like, it's long time. Lots of playing, lots of effort. You need a lot of XP. There are tasks that you needed to do.
Like, I think XP-wise, I'm not even halfway to 41, and I still have the catch 200 Pokemon in a single day task.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, too, is the tasks are insane.
And that's one of the easiest ones.
Cool.
And I say that because it's like one of the ones I had to do was defeat 100 grunts, defeat 50 leaders, purify 50 shadow Pokemon, or maybe it was 100 shadow Pokemon. I don't remember. I think the level 50 task is 999 excellent throws. So there's just some, not in a row, but there, you know, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of money in some cases. And so this is completely changing that. So the tasks that we were just talking about for levels 41 to 50 will be removed. And instead, new level up research tasks will be added to levels 71 to 80. So they're just kind of transferring it up to the higher end now.
Gotcha. So once this thing goes through, I'll be able to level up.
Yes. Well, and so one of the things is, based on previously earned experience, some players may automatically jump in level on October 15th.
Okay, that's cool.
Those players will receive rewards associated with reaching those levels at that time. They have not released details on like how exactly that is calculated and formulated.
But I imagine like 41 to 50, you would need overall less experience, probably.
Yes, right.
Because of such a jump in levels.
Exactly. So I have a feeling that we'll probably level up.
Once.
Yeah. That being said, no players will go down in level, but the amount of XP needed to reach the next level may change depending on your current level. And then finally, players at level 70 and higher will have an increased chance of becoming lucky friends with other players. So that's kind of cool, I guess.
But they're adding, it's not just, hey, 80.
Yeah.
Have that.
Right. No, they're rebalancing it, and I can understand why, but it's also like, there's some more changes that I'll talk about, but I'll jump into like the fact that I'm not super happy about this change. I'm level 45, and it took like a serious amount of time and money, with me particular, because I spent a lot of money on the game to get to that point. And so it kind of feels like an insult to the people that grinded super hard to get 50.
I get you.
I think my biggest gripe with this is I wish they had told us way sooner in advance, because they released this information
like beginning of the year kind of thing.
Yes, they released this information mid-August.
Like, hey, this year we're looking to increase the level cap to
so get grinding.
If they don't have, even if they don't have solid details.
Right. And so that's my biggest thing with it, because it's like, if I had known more than a month and a half in advance, I would have totally like jumped back into the game and grinded super hard to try to get to 50, because they, by Tuesday, October 14th, at 11:59 p.m. local time, all players will receive a special medal commemorating their highest advanced achieved level, 1 to 50. Also, trainers who have reached level 50 can show off their level 50 jacket and an all-new avatar pose highlighting this achievement. And so what I'm getting at with here is there were special items that you could earn based on your level. All of those are going away after, they won't disappear from your inventory if you have them already, but you can't earn ones you haven't earned yet by October 14th. And so level 41 were a pair of glasses, level 43 was a special pose, 45 is a hat, 47 is a different special pose, 49 was a pair of boots, and 50 was a jacket, and now they're adding in a new avatar pose for 50 as well before October 14th. And so
the pose is being added in after the announcement, but before the change.
Yeah. So it mostly benefits people that are already level 50.
Yeah.
There are immense amount of people that are level 50.
Right.
But, it's like, I think I started playing this game seriously again in 2022. And I don't recall what level I was. I was probably in the 30s. Mm-hmm. I'm only level 45.
But that is 3-ish roundabout years of seriously getting back into the game.
Absolutely.
And you're level 45.
Playing almost constantly, playing for every event, getting out of it here and there. Like recently I haven't been playing, but like when there are big events, still playing. And so that is an example of just how hard it was to reach level 50. Because a lot of the people that are level 50 have been playing constantly since 2016.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's the main news there. I think overall it'll probably be a fine thing, but I think this is just like, it really is like hitting me right in the FOMO, because it's like, I wanted the 50 pose. Yeah. I wanted the 50 medal. Like, are you kidding me? So it's just kind of frustrating, but I'm very curious to see just how things will shake out in terms of like, okay, you're level, what'd you say, level 40? I'm level 45. Like, what is that going to translate to with this new system? And one thing that I didn't mention is that apparently max Pokemon level will still stay at 50. So there's not like, you're not going to need to like grind out more candies and Stardust and stuff.
So what does that look like on their CP? Is that 5,000?
I don't know if that's a good question, because I didn't think it was based on CP.
Because I think, isn't that, or at least when you transfer them to the games, isn't that how it is? It's like, because that's you and your level 1 Pokemon.
That's a good question. I'm going to look that up really quick. Max CP level Pokemon Go. Maximum CP in Pokemon Go belongs to the primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre, reaching 6,752. So there's no... So
it's not strictly like
max... Right. There's not like everybody caps out at 5,000. So each Pokemon is different. And so like a level 50 Palkia is going to have a different max CP than a level 50 Blissey or something like that.
Okay.
And one of the requirements for leveling up was getting a certain amount of Pokemon to level 50. So, and I was saving a lot of candy for that and not leveling up my Pokemon. And so now I guess I don't need to do that.
So then it's just
and I was grinding certain raids because I knew I needed candy. So oh my God, it's so annoying. Anyways, I'm salty. But I think, we won't have more news about how that goes until it happens. And so I think we'll touch base again in a upcoming episode on how things shook up with that. But just kind of disappointing that they didn't tell us sooner.
Yeah.
I think that's my main issue with it. One of my other problems is recently Pokemon Go had an update. And so those of you with an Android phone will feel my pain. So most Androids have a navigation bar on the bottom that it is app dependent on if they stay visible or go into like hiding mode where you have to like swipe up for it to be there. And on Pokemon Go is always visible. Mm-hmm. And what that meant was it was really easy to quick catch using the back button or shiny check using the back button, because you'd go into an encounter, you'd swipe up on the berry button while sending a ball, and which allows you to have the run button still visible. But you don't actually, with the navigation bar on the Android, you didn't actually have to press the run button. You could keep your thumb down and just press the back button, and you would get out of the encounter, which would ultimately be faster than having to move your hand up to the top left corner.
Yeah, which is what I do.
Press the run button, exactly. And so it also made shiny checking easier because you could, again, click on something and
see it immediately.
Just press the back button rather than, again, move your hand up to the top.
Yeah, you have to let the whole HUD load.
It's like a fraction of a second, but it also, like, if you add all of that up, you're ultimately saving a decent amount of time. So they had an update where they removed the visibility of the navigation bar. So then you had to swipe up on it to reveal it, which was making quick catching like impossible. You could still kind of do it, but you'd like end up like throwing a bunch of extra balls, like trying to get the bar up. It was stupid. So for a while, I just kind of like was like, all right, I'm not going to play. But then I realized like, oh, I can look it up, see if anybody has a fix. And somebody on Reddit suggested creating a routine. I'm assuming you can do it on iPhones too, but I know for a fact you can do it on Androids because I did it. But modes and routines. So it's like, it's like an if-then statement. So it's like if your alarm clock goes off, then turn it off, something like that. So like on my old phone, I had a if-then statement for when Jordan called me, because sometimes he'd like lock himself out in the morning and I'd be like sleeping and my phone's always on silent. And so I made a routine where it's like, if Jordan calls me, then
work around the silent,
vibrate.
Yep.
And so for Pokemon Go, this person suggested if Pokemon Go is open, then the accessibility menu opens. And at first I was like, what the hell? It's like a button I have to press into, and there's like 4 buttons. And then like I realized I have to go into settings, change the accessibility button settings so it only shows the back button. Mm-hmm. And then so now when I open Pokemon Go, a back button appears on the screen. So all is right in the world again. I can quick catch, I can shiny check. It is still annoying because it's like not where I would like it to be, but it makes everything work in the same way. So I am like less frustrated and can actually play the game.
Strictly balanced, as all things should be.
I felt really big brained figuring that out, even though I didn't come up with it myself.
You looked into it, found the fix, implemented the fix.
Exactly. So
you solved the problem.
I was very pleased with myself, and which means that I can continue to play Pokemon Go because my fix before that was just don't play.
Continue to play Pokemon Go. I'm not wasting a fraction of a second.
Well, when you put it that way, but it is. I mean, it's just like, how when you get used to something and then something changes, it's just like this is just unplayable. And then, ultimately I probably would have gotten used to it if I had just like, I would have figured it out, but because like that's usually what happens when games change or when something changes, you get used to it. But I was like, I don't want anything to do with this.
I don't want to. No.
Well, let's continue in the Pogo realm and chat a little bit about the Max Finale event.
Yes. Oh, okay. So I didn't really get to do much of anything throughout this one. I didn't play a whole lot. Did some Zacian Zamazenta raids here and there with folks.
Me.
Yes.
So the Max Finale event debuted Eternatus.
Yep.
In Max Battles.
Which we knew was coming eventually.
We did know it was coming. We talked about it on a previous episode.
Like it's gonna be the Eternamax in the thing, and yep, sure enough.
And it was gonna be. We knew it was gonna be difficult.
It was like there's a reason there's 40 people allowed in those raids.
Yeah. However, I actually think they made the cap 100 for this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Like I said, I never actually got to do an Eternatus raid.
So I did an Eternatus raid, and making them remote available is the only way that I was able to do this, because I went on PokeGenie, I think it's the one that I use, found a raid, joined it, was invited, plenty of people joined.
And you can't catch them, right?
Yeah, and so I get to the end of the raid, we defeat it, and then it's like, Eternatus has escaped. I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean he escaped?
I hate that so much.
And so then I immediately go on the internet and look it up, and it's like, oh yeah, Eternatus is like going to be one of the strongest Pokemon in the game, but also one of the rarest, because you can only get it by reaching level 60 of the Max Finale Pass.
Now, was that still at least free?
It was free.
Okay.
So the paid version of level 60 was an Eternatus like avatar hat.
Oh, that's what I've been seeing. Okay.
So
I want that.
I did pay for the pass because, and plus the 10, I paid for the version that was the most expensive that gave you an increase of 10 levels because I didn't know about the event and the fact that you couldn't get Eternatus till level 60 until the second day of the event. And, or maybe it was the first, but I also knew that I wasn't going to be able to play the second day. So I was like, I need to get a level 60 today.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind spending a couple of extra bucks to get me a little closer. But the thing about it was I think if you played the whole event both days, there were hourly tasks that gave you pass points, but small amounts of pass points, like 25 or 75 or something like that. So I think if you played for most of the event both days, you could have gotten it that way.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was tasks like 20 great throws, catch 30 Pokemon, stuff like that. So doable stuff.
Right.
But the ways to earn the most points was raids.
Of course.
Dynamax raids, Gigantamax raids, all awarded regular raids, but different level, like 3 stars awarded more than 1 star, obviously. But the easiest way to earn points was to use raid passes, which meant ultimately spending either coins you've earned through gyms or coins you've bought with real money.
Right.
So again, like bottom line was spending money. So I was
up the cap. I'm just saying, daily coins up the cap.
Up the cap, man. Like, and the thing is it's just like the game is absolutely. You can absolutely play the game free to play.
I do.
Many people do. The quality of life of the game when playing it free to play is terrible.
It's not there.
It's so bad.
Not there.
It's so bad. And that is why I've spent a lot of money on the game. And it makes the game more enjoyable to me, to not have to like constantly manage my storage, to not have to constantly figure things. Like, it's just like, oh, I want to raid. Okay, I'm going to raid. Like, but the fact that this Eternatus Pokemon that you could raid, but you couldn't catch from a raid, was locked behind 60 levels of a pass that required you to raid to get to, is just asinine to me.
Yeah.
And here's the best part, and by best I mean worst. So the Eternatus from level 60 of the pass was not a guaranteed 3-star. You could get floor, like raid floor stats. So many people got a 2-star Eternatus. I got a 3-star, but I got a shitty 3-star.
And this is, at least at the moment, the one and only one that you can get.
Yes. So people...
Why do they keep doing this?
People were pissed, bro. They were so mad. Because you spent all this time, you spent all this money to get this fucking Pokemon, and it's floor stats.
Legendary raids, legendary Dynamax, all that.
Yeah.
Honestly, Gigantamax, too. 3 stars or higher guaranteed.
They will never do it, though.
Come on.
Because it should be, floor should be 3 stars. Yeah. In my opinion. They never will do that because what it means is, oh shit, I got a 2-star. Let me do another raid. Yeah. Let me buy another raid pass.
Yeah.
It's all a money grab. But like you said, this is the only way you can get this Pokemon in the game right now. Why?
You can't now.
Why can you get it 2 stars? I would have crashed out if I got a 2-star. I did kind of crash out because mine was a terrible 3-star. Like, I was so mad. I was like, why did I just do that?
It's like a 3-star with awful attack.
I will say it is a very good Dynamax attacker. So it was worth it. But it's also just like, hang on, I'm going to try to find it and show you. It's like, it could be way better. Like, that's terrible. I'd say that's probably what's the line? 10 points? So that's probably, it's got 15 points in HP. It probably has 11 in attack and 11 in defense. So it's bad.
Damn.
But I was able, I did a decent amount of Eternatus raids to get a decent amount of candy so I can power it up and like power up its moves or whatever. But it's also just like, dude, you're pissing me off.
Yeah. It's just unnecessarily limited.
Absolutely. And it's just, it's a constant money grab with that game, which is why it's just like, I think the reason why I don't have as big of a problem with it as some people do is everything is a money grab. Like, it doesn't matter what game you're playing.
Every company is trying to make money. Yeah. Every YouTube video is trying to get views.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we are all doing that thing. It's just, you don't have to do it like that.
Yeah. So, it's a shame, but there was a very fun aspect to come out of the Max Finale event.
Yes.
Which, would you like to talk about it?
You mean in regards to? Oh yes, geez, sorry. I am tired today.
It's okay.
So we had some friends that happened to be in the area, and they were so kind to.
They were in Boston.
They were in Boston. They were around when there was a. What was it? It was a community ambassador?
Yeah, I think it was a community ambassador sponsored event. So it's not like, it wasn't like one of those official.
It wasn't like a Go Fest full event thing going on.
But it was
they hold down a whole park for you.
And you have to buy tickets for or whatever.
Exactly. It was like
a meetup.
Basically just a little meetup, but with some officialness to it.
Yes.
And so there were, I don't know if there was merch as a whole, but there was pins available and just an area for people to come and gather and do the
raids
event
together and stuff.
And we happened to have some friends in the area, and they were
saw some signs that said like Pokemon Go, and they're like,
hey, we're here, let's go check this out. And they came back with some pins for us from the event.
Some very official pins. It says
very nice pins.
Pokemon Go Max Finale, like beautiful, like die cut pins, like super nice.
It's like, that's why I assumed there had to have been some big event, because they came back with these pins. I'm like, wow, there must have been a thing. I mean, there was.
Well, and then they were like, they gave them to us, and I was like, so like, what do you mean you're giving these to us? Like, don't you want them or whatever? And it's like, they're like, no, like you guys will appreciate them more than we will. But they were talking about, it was interesting talking about how official it was, where it's like, you had to like sign in and like it was very clear, like one per person. Like there would have been no way for them to be like, hey, our buddies.
Yeah, our buddies back in Vermont.
Yeah, they love this.
Love this
like,
game too.
No, that would not have happened. So we are very thankful to them.
That just means we're going to have to take the Yap there sometime.
It's true. I think that would be fun. I mean, I think
Yap to a Go Fest, I'm down.
Well, there are community ambassadors in our community, so I don't think it's like, I don't know if it's like to that level.
Yeah.
But it would be worth like checking out the Discord and maybe being like, hey, is anybody a community ambassador? And like, or going on campfire or something, because I
an
feel
event
like
around here wouldn't be a Boston event for sure.
No, but I think that like it doesn't matter where you are. I think that like, because I think if you are a community ambassador, you can get sent the prizes.
Oh, that's cool.
And like have them for the meetups.
Right.
So I should look into that a little bit.
Have them for yourself.
Yeah, just hoard them all. But
Nintendo, I'm giving these out to people. Niantic, sorry.
I'm gonna sell it on eBay.
Talking about scalpers now?
Talking about scalpers now. Really quickly before we get into scalping, we just had a Rookity Com Day.
We did. We had a Rookity Community Day.
I still need to evolve my shinies, but I'm just glad that I happened to log on when it was happening, because I did not even know that it was a thing. So, did you get at least 3?
I did, and I actually got another one this morning.
Really?
I got 4 shinies today.
Today?
3 on my way into work.
What? What are they?
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Rookidee, and... Oh, what was the other one? Oh, no, that's going to bug me. Dude,
what the hell? Are shiny odds boosted? Oh, Jordan's calling me.
I have no idea. What?
Should I answer? I'm going to answer. Hello, don't say anything bad. You are live on the Yap podcast.
Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't be here.
Oh, I hope this comes through.
I have nothing else to say.
Tell the people how you're feeling.
Hang on, I'm going to put you on speaker.
What's our topic? What's our topic of conversation?
We are back to the yap over here. It's just we are back to our roots, talking about Pokemon news.
Casual yapisode.
What are the news? I don't know what the news are. I should just watch the episode, actually.
You should
Like
just
and
watch the
subscribe.
episode. Well, the news is that Chris got 3 shinies on his way into work this morning. I put 4 shinies.
Well, 3 on the way in, 1
That's crazy.
here.
He got 4 shinies today on Pokemon Go.
That's
I already
wild.
had all of them.
Yeah,
It's so wild.
it's true. Well, thanks for your cameo. Dude, this is your second cameo on our show.
Indeed.
I know. This is becoming a thing.
Be a running gag now.
Yeah, it's true. We'll get you in here for an interview. We'll get your old head opinions on Pokemon.
Oh, there we go.
I have some serious opinions. I have some very deep. Well, I recently discovered the first Pokemon handbook with the original. This is showing my lack of knowledge. 101, I think, was the number, and it's the original handbook from the 90s that I had, and it's all torn up, but I found it buried in a thing.
And
I was like, cool.
it is at our apartment now. I should have brought it in. It is 151, my friend.
Shit.
You were close.
I knew there's an extra one, but I knew 101 wasn't right.
You got it wrong
So
now.
as you can see, I'm not qualified to be here. I'm not qualified to be here.
It's okay. We still appreciate your presence.
All right, I'm going to go, so I'll leave you guys to your yap.
Can I call you back after?
Yes, you can. I love you both.
Okay.
Can I call you back after?
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
Okay, love you.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Bye. Cameo number 2 from Jordan there. Dude said 101.
101. Oh, no.
Okay, we forgive him because he got to see the original Pokemon movie in the theater.
That's true. I often forget that fact, but that is pretty sick.
I will be forever jealous. Okay, so tell me your shinies. You got a Bulbasaur, a Charmander.
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Rookie D, those were on the way in.
Okay.
I got a shiny Ghastly.
Nice.
I accidentally clicked on a Ghastly trying to check, I think it was a Snorlax nearby.
Dude, that's so funny.
And it was a shiny. I have so many of them, though.
Okay.
I love it, but I have so many.
Let me tell you, during the Max finale,
And then Bronzor.
there was a bunch of Pokemon spawning, and I think they were all like Pokemon that could Dynamax, that had Dynamax forms but couldn't Dynamax because they're not
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I was for one of those free points things. I was just trying to catch all the Pokemon there, and I was trying to avoid clicking on a particular Pokemon, and then I finally clicked on it, and it was shiny. And what do you think it was?
Bronzor.
Nope. Think about a cursed shiny Pokemon that I despise because I have so many of that has a Dynamax form.
As a Dynamax form. I don't know why this feels like it should be obvious to me
Yeah,
now.
I'm going to tell you, and you're going to be like, yup. Are you ready?
Well, yeah.
Chansey.
Oh, I should have known because I got that was bane of my existence on Community Day.
Oh my God, bro. Before I had any shiny Chanseys, I wanted one so bad, and now I can't escape them. I literally hate them so much.
Because, right, wasn't it? I got a stupid amount on Community Day. You got like 5.
I have so many shiny Chanseys.
I got like
disgusting.
16 that day. It was insane.
It's really bad. Let's see. I'm gonna shiny check this
So
mana
I know
though.
Bronzor, you and I both.
And that Bronzor is just as bad. Chansey.
I can't click on him anymore. I refuse.
Yeah, I don't want the disappointment.
I don't care.
Wait, I don't have as many as I thought I did.
Huh.
I have 10.
Only 10.
I totally thought I had more than that. Wait, no. I have more than that because I have a couple of shiny Blissies and 2 shiny Happinis. Anyways, I don't like seeing them.
Yeah.
Well, Con, crying face, Grat, crying face, you, crying face, Lations, crying face on your 4 shinies today.
Thank you. Thank you.
You also got a shiny.
Dondozo.
Yes, bro.
With the Sun-Kissed Shores events, which I'm quite glad that I had saved and had
I'm doing the same. I'm doing the same thing.
She's showing me 3 win, 3 1-star raids right now, with all 1 done.
And so that's how you got a Dondozo, though, right?
That is how I got a shiny Dondozo. That is how you get it.
So
I had mine saved over. The event had already ended. I was just doing 1 more raid. I think it was like a Bellsprout spawn or something. Did the raid real quick, spawned here at the office, grabbed my first research event, nothing, grabbed the second one, got the shiny Dondozo.
well, I am manifesting that I get your shiny luck, and because I would love a shiny Dondozo. I forgot that
You're gonna get one.
I wasn't really playing during that event because like I would have done I would have grinded some raids, but I didn't. So
You know what? I don't know why they didn't add shiny Tatsugiri at the same time.
it's weird.
Because they added shiny Dondozo at the same time as shiny Dondozo during the Sunkissed Shores event.
And that's a new thing that they've done. Is that the only one that they've done recently, or have they done it with more? Releasing the shiny at the same time.
Rookie D was, Rookie D was not. Rookie D was just introduced right before the community day. The shiny was introduced before the community day.
Well, I hope that they consider to do it again because
I want more like simul releases for shinies.
It makes it
Pokemon.
way more. It makes the event way more exciting, in my opinion.
Yes, because I like cool new Pokemon. I'm going to catch one and then turn off my game.
Yeah. Well, there was some other event, and I got a shiny Tandemaus.
Yeah,
with
very
the
very
release of
recent
that.
one.
Tandemaus had been in the game for a
something-
while, but they released the shiny for that event.
Something
Friendship
friends
thing,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
They've got a cute little. One has cute little tan pants, and one has a cute little tan shirt.
One wears the pants in the family.
It's true, and I will not evolve it because I would hate to have. What's the common one? Common one is family of 4. The rare one is family of 3, or the other way around.
I think it's the other way around.
Because I know I have one of the rare ones, obviously not shiny. Mousehold.
Right? Is it the rare one that they lose a child or gain a child?
The rare one, they lose a child, and it's 3. So I have my Mouseketeer here because this is the 3
Gotcha.
Musketeers, and then the normal Mousehold is 4. So I would hate to evolve my shiny Tandemaus and have it be an ugly family of 4.
I don't know what makes it ugly.
I want the broken home.
Wow. All right.
Anyways, moving
That's a whole
on.
other conversation.
Okay, we mentioned scalping. Chris, you're up, buddy.
Let's talk TCG.
Let's do it.
Pokemon TCG, yeah, some fun stuff. Got Mega Evolutions coming into it now as well, thanks to ZA, I'm sure is big reason why they're doing this. Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia were the first sets to come out in Japan. Those are going to be thrown together come September. Those came out on August 1st. Those were 2 separate sets that'll get merged into one for Mega Evolution, the English set coming September 26th.
Okay.
I actually picked up a box of Mega Brave, funny enough, not too long after we had done our last episode, opening the Destined Rivals.
Yeah.
Got way better pulls than I did from the Destined Rivals.
Well, of course, because we weren't recording.
Exactly. But also Japanese boxes, they have like a guarantee, like you're guaranteed an illustration rare, you're guaranteed a certain amount.
That's true.
Like
Way more fun to open Japanese cards
Exactly.
than it is
They'll
English
do you
sets.
right.
Except the English sets go for more money because they're rarer. So
Error. It's the
and people want to play the game with them, and it's
Yeah.
harder for people to play the game if it's in Japanese because they can't read Japanese unless you're a total nerd and you have the flavor text or whatever memorized
play with
in an actual tournament.
foreign cards in your tournament. I think
That's
I don't know
silly.
how it goes internationally, like when people would have to use, but yeah. Mega Brave and got I picked up a box of Mega Brave, got it's not the Mega Lucario card out of it because it's like there's these golden cards for Lucario and its Gardevoir in Symphonia.
Ooh.
I think I have like the second or third best hit out of the Mega Brave set. So really cool card
That's
to
pretty
pull.
dope.
And I mean, it's just a really good looking card. Not something I love quite as much as my Charizard EX that I pulled from Paldean
Bastard.
Fates. Picked up a random pack of that over at Jim's, and because I was going in there one day, happened to see it, and like, I haven't gotten Paldean Fates in a while. First pack gives me the Charizard EX.
The one that I got graded.
Exactly. You have it graded, so you don't need to be jealous. It's fine.
That's true. But you send yours in, you'll probably get a 10.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Little son of a. Anyways.
So that's cool. Just cool little pull that I got. But also on the subject of Charizard, coming, of course, he wasn't in the first set, but you knew damn well they're doing Mega Evolution. They're going to focus on him. Inferno X, coming out September 26th in Japan, will be the next Mega Evolution set, and of course it's going to be focusing on Mega Charizard X, and it's going to have Mega Gengar.
Cool.
I'm guessing, given that the English counterpart, Phantasmal Flames, doesn't come out until November, I'm guessing there's going to be another Japanese set between there.
Okay, interesting.
Also, just because it's called Inferno X,
so I feel like there's going to be a Y.
I feel like there's going to be a Y. I don't know what it would be, but I feel like there's got to be
Inferno Y.
Well, they could do Mewtwo.
Okay.
Because Mewtwo, well, just because I'm like, I don't know if they'll do Charizard for both sets or if they would like. Since
are those the only two Pokemon with X and Y?
Yes.
Things?
Those are the only two with X and Y. Yeah, so Inferno X comes out on September 26th. Although, well, yeah, because that's almost 2 months between the sets.
Yeah.
Given Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia come August 1st, and then, end of September for Mega Evolution. Never mind. That's probably about right.
Yeah.
Ignore me and figuring out the release dates and how this all works on the fly when I could just Google it.
Well, you never know.
But also on the subject of Phantasmal Flames, the English version of the set, that's been getting in some hot water, or at least in the news recently with bots.
I will say allegedly. I can't prove this because we found this on Reddit yesterday, and those posts have been deleted by moderators since.
I did read an article on it today on Poke Beach.
Okay.
So,
well, supposedly 42,000 Phantasmal Flames boxes. Is that what it sets?
Product. I'm not sure entirely.
Were purchased by bots. And so people were saying, like, how is that possible? Like, you can't pre-order or whatever, but it's all like on the back end, like stores.
So allegedly there was a group on Discord that somehow managed to trick the checkout system on Pokemon Center. The Phantasmal Flames product was preloaded onto the website's back end. Somehow a group was able to trick the checkout and actually place orders for product. Supposedly those pre-orders have then also been getting canceled. Mm-hmm. So that might be being rectified. But it's just like...
It's sick.
It's sick, and it's insane to me. I don't know. I'm still trying to put my words together properly here because...
Well, it's ruining the hobby.
It is. It's ruining the hobby. It's sad to see. It is making prices skyrocket on anything, and it's like in retail stores too. You'll see it. Yeah. I
mean, it's become like unaffordable to do anything related to physical Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And it's, to some extent, like I understand it. I understand why you had to pay a lot of money for your Paldean Fate set because it's old. They don't get printed anymore, whatever. But it's also just like, something's got to change so that the values go down.
Exactly. And it's like...
So to stop this issue with scalpers and bots.
Because like the prices at this point are coming from the distributors.
Right.
So these stores have to charge that much to even get anything back.
Right. Well, because they know that they can.
Yes.
Because they know that they are going to buy it. And the stores are going to charge their customers that much money because they know they're going to buy it. Like, it's just a sick friggin' cycle, and it's just a shame because there's so much community that comes out of Pokemon and the Pokemon card game in general, and it's just limiting the accessibility of it. I mean, if you want to play in a tournament, like you have to have meta relevant decks, or you don't have to, but if you want to win a tournament, like you do. It's the same thing with all card games, but. It's just a shame because it does really bring people together, and it gets ruined by stuff like that. So it sucks.
Absolutely. So moral of the story, buy One Piece cards, they're cheaper.
You buy One Piece cards.
Buy One Piece cards, play the game.
Watch the anime.
It's fun. Watch the whole thing,
Read the manga.
all 1,141 episodes.
Holy moly. I see a lot of One Piece stuff, and I'm like, oh, Chris would like that.
I probably would.
Speaking of One Piece.
See One Piece, I click like.
Are you going to play your One Piece game tonight?
I would like to. I'm not going to be able to go.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about how fun it was a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. It was cool. So this store that we both frequent, Black Knight, anime and game store, they carry a lot of Japanese collectibles, figurines, manga, some games, and trading cards, of course. Mm-hmm. So they also, in their building, hold a space that people can go and play games. I believe they normally do Buddy Fight Vanguard, the One Piece TCG. I forget what else they hold space for, but I went and checked out a One Piece event finally a couple weeks ago, and without realizing it, this was during a pre-release event. That ended up being the best way for me to be able to jump in the way I did.
That's great.
Because, I went in without fully knowing, like, this is an official, like, partnered store for One Piece events with Bandai. So it's like, what you're supposed to do, there's an app that you have to go into and with a Bandai login and
Weird.
apply to join in on an event. And then there's, like, an entry fee. But so last time I didn't go through all that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I just kind of walked in like, hey, can I play?
Yeah.
Not quite so ineloquently, but walked in, guys were cool, and then just like, yeah, we can let you in as a guest for the one time.
Nice.
And
then now you know like how to do it.
Yes, now I know.
Going forwards.
Exactly. And so since this was a pre-release event, what you do is, pre-release event with a sealed play tournament, and what that means is sealed play, you pick up product, whatever it may be. In this case, it was a booster box for me for this set that had just come out, and you pick a certain amount of packs from that, open those up, build a deck only out of those packs. Mm-hmm. So for this, it was buy a box, I opened 6 packs, build whatever 40 card deck you can from that. I lost all of my games.
But it was still fun.
But it was still quite fun, yeah. And I mean, I learned a good bit more. I felt the pace of a locals card game event for the first time ever, and
nice.
Wow.
Fast.
Definitely fast-paced, but the people there were still cool, and like
They almost always are. It doesn't matter what place. I mean, of course, you're going to run into some jackasses, but for the most part, people are like happy to show you or
I even had
do whatever.
I even had people saying like, "Are you sure you want to do that thing right now, or leave all that dawn unrested? You might want to use that and build up tempo, stuff like
cool.
that."
That's
like
cool.
It was really cool, giving me more of a fair shake than I should have gotten, maybe.
No, that's how you learn. Like it's so nice. Like I experienced a similar thing when I would play Magic, and because that game's hard as hell. Like to actually be good at. Like and so people
it's a lot to keep track of and.
Like, hey, you want to like actually you didn't tap your mana or whatever the fuck. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, that's super cool. I've never been in that space. Is it pretty big? Small. It's small.
Yeah, it's I think my best. Yeah, it's about annex sized.
Oh, and the tech room?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How many people were in there?
It's like 10 to 12.
How many tables? Like a couple, like long, like folding tables?
Yeah, some long folding tables. So it was like 4 people to a table.
Okay. Dude, that's small as hell.
Yeah.
Damn.
It wasn't a massive space, but it was enough.
Well, it's nice that they have that space because they have their storefront. Because usually, with game stores, usually it's like, well, it's interesting around here. Like like if you think of like VGA, you have the store, and then you have across the hall is where their game space is, and so they're lucky enough to have it. But again, it's like, okay, they're renting 2 spaces. Like it's where
it's like, that's the same kind of thing that they've got to be doing down there. Is they're renting out that little storefront and
the upstairs. Yeah. So that's cool though, and they do other events, and Chris and I are going to try to see if we can go for like a model building event or something.
Once a month they hold. I assume it's in that same space. Probably you get model kits, presumably from the store, hang out, build.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm glad you went. I think that was, and I'm glad you had a good time, because it's always kind of scary to like do something new like that. But that's why it's important that you ran into people that were nice.
Yeah.
Because if there were some jackasses there that just were totally like being tool bags, like
I'd have been out.
you would have left and you would have never came back. Yep. So it's important to have people in spaces like that. So I'm glad you came across them.
It was much fun.
What'd you say?
It was much fun, and I do look forward to going back at some point.
Good. Yeah, I'm one of these days we should see like what's going on at VGA or something, and just go in and do a casual like Pokemon.
Yeah, they hold the space over there, and they sometimes have just free. I don't quite know what it is, but they will have just people going in and sitting down to play games.
Casually.
There's no like constructed
tournament
event going on. Just go in, don't cause a ruckus, play your games.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll have to look into that. Okay, my friend, I think that we should wrap up episode 21. What else do you want to talk about before we end?
I think just really quickly, for anyone interested in the games department, we've got some legendary raids that came through, and some have wrapped by now, but still going. We've got the Treasures of Ruin, who are
This is in Scarlet and Violet.
This is in Scarlet and Violet, the 4 like side quest legendaries that you can go off and find. There's all these pins in the ground across the entire Paldea region. You can go pull them out and find their seals and catch these Pokemon. They're, of course, as they like to do, shiny locked. You can't get them otherwise. But with this event now, they're running Terra raids for... I'm trying to see if I can roughly tell how long, about 2 weeks-ish, maybe, for each Pokemon. We started with Wo-Chien, which is the snail, Chien-Pao, the cat, Tingla, the deer, with like the bowl on its head kind of thing. I put deer question mark because I don't know. And then Chi-Yu, the fish, which that is the one that is still running right now, and it's also the last one.
Okay.
So if you're interested,
I should log on.
If you're interested in doing any of these Terra raids, Chi-Yu is still running. Fire Dark, it'll be Fire Terra type. You need to achieve 1 million victories for the distribution for them to... So you can't catch it in these raids. It'll be shiny that you're fighting. But you can't actually catch these ones. Once enough victories are reached, they will do a distribution for all of the shinies. And this comes...
But only if you've raided them?
I don't think you need to have actually done it, because it's just a mystery gift distribution.
Oh, dope. So you can get the code online or something?
I could be wrong. Bless you.
Thank you.
I could be wrong. Might want to Google it.
All right.
But the distributions are going from shortly after each of the raids ended up to the 30th.
Okay, I'll look into that.
Once the Chi-Yu is out and running and all that, then they're all running until the 30th.
Oh.
So yes, they... We did succeed in the previous 3. I didn't participate in any of the previous 3, so if I get them, we're good.
Yeah. Well, I'm a sucker for shinies, so I gotta log on.
Well, what am I saying? You can check that too. But yes, so Chi-Yu is the one still currently ongoing. I don't think we've hit the victories just yet, but I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that's the one that everyone wants.
Probably, yeah.
Because it's the cute little fish with the bead eyes. It goes from red and orange fire to like blue and blue.
Nice. Okay, well, I will have to look into that, because I
had to get that out real quick.
What was the I went on and did something.
Rayquaza?
Yes.
Rayquaza?
Rayquaza. I think I say Rayquaza, honestly. Rayquaza. No, Rayquaza. Rayquaza.
Pokemon said it's Rayquaza.
Okay.
So I'm joking. Say whatever you want. I don't care.
We got the pronunciation police over here. Well, cool. Log on to Scarlet and Violet and help everybody get shinies. And by everybody, I mean me and Chris.
Yes, please. I want the shiny fish, and you should too.
Well, cool. This was a very good, now I'm losing my mind over here.
We're tired, y'all.
Back to the Yap episode over here. That was a lot. We talked a lot about Pokemon Go, and I'm excited for some more Mega reveals, but also
we should be getting a new one again soon. I mean, they've been doing roughly one a week now, so
we'll see what happens, and then that game comes out.
I just hope the reveal isn't Starmie.
I know, Jesus.
Yeah, about a month. That is insane.
Crazy.
That is coming up close.
So we'll see what happens with that, but otherwise, we will talk to you soon, and with episode 22, it'll probably be a similar one. We've got we've got a cool idea cooking. It requires some purchasing and requires
some technical setup, but it'll be
fun. Maybe that'll be episode 25. We'll stick with the every 5 episodes as a visual episode.
I like it.
But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 21 of Team Yap, the Pokemon Podcast. I have been your co-host, Emily Brewer.
And I have been your co-host, Chris Lavalette.
Thank you so much for watching.
And as always, we'll catch you next time.